So since our last episode, you've been sponsored by Scrambled.
Yeah.
Scramble, sorry, not Scrambled. And you've been to 2 of the training camps in Malaga.
Yes.
Can you talk us through what those camps were like and your main takeaways from them?
Man, everyone should be getting to them. Like, genuinely, the biggest thing, or the one big conclusion that I have out with them Scramble camps is that no one does anything different. You know what I mean? You do get your brown belts and your black belts up there that you just wouldn't even know that you're rolling well black belt. You know what I mean? But just don't even pass any heat on that you're when you're rolling with someone that they could be a brown black belt. You shouldn't even that thought shouldn't be in your back of your head who you're rolling with, because it's entirely you. But the biggest takeaway from that was no one does anything special. They're good at a specific system that they're doing. But once you shut that down, then you can get your own systems going, and then you can be on top, and then you can start doing all of that. But it, especially the last Scramble camp, has definitely, like, it brought my confidence way up. Going into Euros especially was just like, I knew that I was shutting people down that were entering on my legs and just preemptively shutting a lot of their entries down, and then I could get my game going on top of them straight away. So it was almost like a 60-40 straight away. You know, it wasn't that he was giving me a bit or whoever was giving me a bit and then I was giving a bit. I was always just the one that was in control, and that's what I feel that I'm a lot. It's a lot. It's if you're in control, then you almost just, it's the matter of time until you get into a position that then you can progress even, you know, high up into a chest to chest or near side underhook or something, and then you can start getting the passes. And then once you're on top, you can really just let gravity work for you. But the biggest takeaway from that Scramble camp is how, you know, you just get so many good lads at the camp that you roll with the best in Europe, and you wouldn't even know it, you know what I mean? Because there are a lot of lads up there that, you know, had matches in Polaris and had matches on the biggest international stage, and you'll just kind of, they're not any different, you know what I mean? They're just out there because they've put in the work, they got the exposure, and now it's just like, it's their time, which is fair enough. It's gonna be, everyone who does this is gonna be their time eventually. So look, hopefully we do have Polaris coming to Ireland there at some stage next year. So that's what I'm looking at. I would like to get on that scene and just starting off nice from that, because it's nice having just the one match. You know what I mean? You'd imagine going into a local tournament, you know that you'll have about 4 or 5 matches in the one day, but having one 10-minute match with someone, and it's like, grand, it's just the one. It's just, you don't have to, you have to focus on this. You don't have 2 or 3 other lads that will do something different. It's just, you have time to focus on this. So it'd be nice getting onto that card, into one of the cards in Polaris. I guess anyone really doesn't really, you know, everyone, it's not, I'll go against someone that his jiu-jitsu would be the same as my jiu-jitsu, because jiu-jitsu is just the one. And that was the thing at the camp, that everyone is just doing the same thing that we've seen before, that, you know, we've went through in the gym. So a lot of the rounds were like comp rounds, especially at that camp, because a lot of lads just wanted just to, like, take the leg off you, you know, just wanted to take the ankle off you and just take something, just no. And I was the same, I just, especially in before Euros, I just treated this as like my hard rounds in before Euros. And it worked. I came out way, just my mindset was just, I came out so sharp, and the mindset was like, I'm so ready for this. Especially rolling with the people that I've rolled with, and then knowing I done very good against them just gave me this kind of boost. I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is it. So from now on, I'm just going to do every single camp up there, especially Malaga, lad. You know what I mean? Coming out and getting about a 27-degree heat. Like, who doesn't want this, getting a bit of vitamin D? And once it's like, man, once you get a bit of brightness and a bit of sun, you almost want to, like, you just want to be training all the time. You just want to be training. You want to be at the gym all the time, especially with lads up there where, you know, you get the lads and the likes of Camille and Szczecinski and Jozef Chen and, you know, Kenta. You do get Imanari, you do get loads of boys up there that are fairly, it's nice to be learning of them, you know what I mean? Especially after that camp with Joseph. The kind of over-under headquarters passing just kind of, it clicked. I've been using it since that, and but it's just feeling it when he's doing it to you. That was the biggest take on me. That was like, I actually went over to him and I just said, you just, can you do it to me? Because I just want to feel it. Because once I can feel it, that I know what I need to feel on top when I'm doing it. So then that just kind of gets that approach going. You know, and then rolling from just learning from the best in Europe, because that's, I feel the camp and the people that have been at the camp are definitely, you know, best in Europe, like with Taylor Pearman and all them boys up there that have been out. And so look at the boys competing at like Polaris, like squads, and actually doing very good. And there's just having that sense of like, oh no, I rolled with them and you know what you've done to them. So it's like, oh yeah, no, this is like, whoa. You know, I'm out there. Do you know what I mean? It was like the jiu-jitsu, what I'm learning is actually the same jiu-jitsu that they're learning, but it's just putting it all together and just piecing it all into parts, and it's just over time, it's just fun. You just want to make it as fun and as playful as possible, because you just be aware of so many different scenarios then in a role. So if you can, definitely get down to the Scramble Camp, because it's next one is in May.